Fantastic. So thanks a lot for joining us tonight here at the Leak Project.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Sorry, I just got a drink of coffee here. So Chris is actually getting his tools set up, so we'll get started here in just a minute.
Well, Kimberly. Hi, Kimberly. This is Chris.
Hi, Chris.
What city are you in?
Right now, I'm in Georgetown.
Let me ask my chart what the heck is going on, okay?
Great.
What is the problem within Kimberly, please? The problem is... Okay, both Set and Thoth are within her. Okay. Do you have a migraine right now?
No, I don't.
Okay. Do you have any type of feeling whatsoever in your head, feeling of dullness, anything at all?
I just left the chiropractors and I did the TENS unit and they adjusted my neck where I was having lots of pain about 2 hours ago.
Okay. What I'm getting off first is some negative energy, some negative entities. And this is the Egyptian Thoth, the Egyptian Seth. They are extremely big within humanity, causing problems. These are the dark entities that we keep on talking about, satanic, demonic. These are the guys. They are within your brain. So what I'm going to do is make the intent to move them out. And then we're going to check again and see if there's anything else that could be causing the migraines, okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to take this lovely device. This is called a Vesica Pisces. This is the tool that I used, my tool of choice. And I'm going to hold it up to the camera, say the words, make the intent. Everything that we're doing here is all about intent. I'm intending to move these energies out. And of course, the big thing is being able to find them and know what to find. So that's what Source does for me, is it brings me all of the proper terminology, the proper energy. And when you use the law of identification, then these entities have to leave. If you identify it, it's just like hide and seek. 1, 2, 3 on Kim, but it's really Chris. Chris is not caught. So if we identify them with the pendulum, then we tell them to leave, and they have to leave.
Okay.
So as I do this, you might feel a bit of a tingle. You might feel some sensation of energy moving in your body. Let us know as soon as you feel something happening. Okay, let's do this. Within Kimberly's brain, within the brain, Set and Thoth, false. Cut all cords, connections, cast out Set and Thoth within the brain, send them to ether. You always got to send them somewhere. You got to put them somewhere, otherwise they come back. Kimberly's brain, Set and Thoth, false. Okay, very strong energy, very strong. Within the brain, Set and Thoth, false. Okay, those son of a guns are now leaving. Did you feel any sensations at all?
I actually feel calmness.
Beautiful. These guys will cause anxiety, depression, all kinds of things. What they're trying to do is bring your vibration down. If you vibrate at a higher rate, then none of the other dark entities can latch on and use your energy for food. So the whole concept of ascension process is all to do with our vibration and consciousness rising to realize what the whole universe, what this earth, what humanity, what everything is really all about. And they're trying to stop us from doing that, because once that happens, there goes their meal ticket, okay? So they live off of the loosh. They live off of the negative energy that is created when they enter our bodies and consciousness and make all these changes within it. So now we're going to ask, what problem do we now need to work on within Kimberly? And spelling out that the problem is, okay, high levels of calcium is within the brain. Okay. Calcium, you hit 50, you need to increase your calcium. That's a misconception. I would not pay heed to that, because too much of a good thing can be too much of a good thing. So when calcium builds up, it can cause scar tissue. It can cause all kinds of things to happen. It kind of, let's say, gums up the work. When you do a muscle contraction, there's calcium going in and out of the muscles and through the ion pumps that makes a contraction. If there's too much, then you get a spasm. Then you get cramping. That's what that is really all about. So we're going to move out the calcium out of your brain, okay?
Okay.
So you need to take your brain out, put it on the table. Just kidding. Okay, within Kimberly's brain, all calcium buildup and deposits, false. Calcium buildup and deposits within the brain. And brainstem. Let's add the brainstem. False. Brain and brainstem, calcium, false. Excess calcium built up in your brain and brainstem is now leaving. When I say the word false, the system I use is called true quantum healing. That's what I've designed, and that's what I call it, because I use the word true and I use the word false. When I use the word true, let's say I work within your soul, and I say, Kimberly's soul true. What that does is it connects your soul up to source. It puts it in the right place it needs to be, the right vibratory rate. If you have calcium in your brain and I say the word false, that means it cancels out the frequency of excess calcium. Those are two simple words that I use. And all of my students, I teach them the same thing, and it makes this process very, very easy and understandable. That's the big thing, is understandable. Let's look and see if there's any other buildup of calcium in your body.
Okay.
Because ultimately, if it's one area, it's going to be somewhere else also. Now, the whole concept of why there's calcium built up in your brain, let's say in your physical body, you have a bit more calcium than what you need. These negative energies are going to take that calcium and use it against you. They're going to find something that is within your body that can be used against you, and they're going to make that happen. So for some people, it could be a high amount of iron, and they'll build it up in the liver or the brain or the breast tissue and cause cancer. Depending on what is going on within you, that is how they're going to use it against you. Now, within Kimberly's body, where's the highest level of excess calcium? Highest level excess calcium. Okay, so I'm getting an answer here. Where's the highest level of excess calcium? Okay, all the connective tissue within your body. So basically, a lot of areas within your body are starting to turn into stone. They're starting to harden up with the calcium that's within your body. So let's do this. Where is the most stiffness or pain within your body?
My hands and wrists.
How do your hands feel now, Kimberly?
Actually, I got tingling in my right hand.
Does it feel a little looser?
Actually, my left thumb is moving pretty good. I haven't been able to do that in a while.
Right away, if we get a little bit of a change, we're not going to get a miracle, which would be cool, and sometimes it does happen. But if you feel a little difference right away, then you know that there is something to the calcium. There's a calcium buildup, and it can coat the joints, it can coat the bones and the connective tissue and cause a restriction within the movement. Right away, if you say, my thumb feels better, I haven't been able to do that for a while, we know there's a verification that there's a calcium buildup within that area. You can do a couple different things. Do a silica supplement, which will help to bind out all of the excess calcium in your body. You can do a magnesium supplement, which also will help facilitate that. Sometimes boron is a good way to go. It would all depend on really what your body needs, okay? There's many different ways to go with this. A physical problem is a mineral problem. There's a mineral imbalance causing a buildup. For instance, if you have an excess amount of sodium, your potassium is going to go down. If you have too much potassium, your sodium will go down. They balance each other out. Same as zinc and copper. Boron and carbon will also do the same thing. So what I would suggest to do is do a silica supplement. And that could be done easily with something called diatomaceous earth.
I use diatomaceous earth around my house for scorpions.
Well, you might want to take some of that. Make sure it's food grade, okay? Make sure
it is food grade.
Okay, what you do is take a tablespoon of that a day, mix it in water, and drink it. It tastes like nothing. It will do all kinds of other good things for you too. It'll increase the energy within your body. It'll help the calcium to absorb and filter out properly. It'll kill parasites. It'll detox your body somewhat. So it's an all in all very good product. It's not something you want to take every day for the rest of your life. But ultimately, if you were to do, let's say 2 or 3 weeks, once a day of diatomaceous earth, it would certainly help the whole process.
Great. I can
There
do
we go.
that.
Simple as that.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
You're so very welcome.
Right on. Well, Kimberley, I'm really glad you came on the show. Hope you continue to have an amazing day. And